dynamics change and you go from caring from one another, now the other person's caring for you. It's hard to go from caring to not go to smothering. And it's hard to, and sometimes you don't even know that you are.
Right.
And so I'm just kind of curious from Kathleen's perspective, how do you dodge that bullet? How do you dodge the bullet of not being the smothering person?
I think I was working with a couple the other day, and I asked, it was actually the woman that had cancer, and I asked the husband if he thought he might be a little bit of a helicopter husband, like they have helicopter parents, and he laughed and he said, "Oh my gosh, that's exactly what I'm doing." So I think that the thing to remember is that actual caregiving, a lot of people can do caregiving. So nurses do caregiving, physicians do caregiving. There are a lot of things that physically need to do. We had a caregiver come in and help with my dad at times. But you as the loved one, the family, the friend, nobody can do what you can do. And that is the little intimacies that you would normally do. I remember one night, my father said, I was doing all this caregiving for my dad, and I thought I was wonderful. And then one night my brother came over and he spent the night watching some sport event with my dad. And the next day, my dad, with tears in his eyes, said, "Oh, your brother came and he just sat here and watched this game with me all night. And then he fell asleep in the chair." And and I realized right then that that meant even more to my dad, the time that they spent together doing something normal, watching and laughing at a game. And then my brother falling asleep and just spending the whole night with him. And so I thought I had to remember that, never to forget, even though there were physical things I needed to do to help my dad, that it's those loving things, whether it's a hug or a kiss or a touch or a kind word or an appreciation of what they mean to you or what they're still doing for you in your life, that's so important. Mm-hmm. So that's so much more important than physical caregiving. Anybody can do that. We do it. It's important. But the other things, we can't let them go because that's what life and joy is all about.
No, that's beautiful.
It is.